The conventional practice in international development has been to develop a 5-year plan for programming that you will deliver, and then to deliver that programming with data collection to prove that you did the job you said you would. AI is giving us an opportunity to shift that paradigm, because you cannot plan a product in advance. You have to iterate. You have to develop in cycles. What we need to build is practices right now. So the playbook provides a guide or a roadmap for how to learn rapidly and how then to build this routine learning into funding decisions.
Model evaluation we see is important for being the first stage, because you want to do your diligence before you deploy things in the hands of real beneficiaries. So especially in the social sector, what if your chatbot gives the wrong advice, tells somebody to take the wrong drug, or gives them an approach that might actually harm their health? So it's important to evaluate your chatbot before you deploy it to users. And what it consists of is gathering labeled data, essentially line items on how the chatbot or voice product is supposed to behave. So you can just think of it as, hey, for this example query, this is the ideal response. We see it as an important first safe step to take before actually deploying to users.
So when we talk about product evaluation, we're talking about engagement with your product. Are people using it regularly the way you intend? And are they coming back to use it again and again because they hopefully see some value in your product? If an NGO's intervention is to do any good, likely you would expect that your target user needs to actually engage with your program. And so product evaluation really is what any business, whether you're a nonprofit or for-profit sector company, should be caring about. Product evaluation has this prominence in our playbook because it's a critical, necessary condition on this journey towards realizing dev outcomes. You've got your offline model. It looks great in the lab. I need to make sure with real humans that it's actually performing the way I expect.
In this stage, we care about whether the AI product positively supports users' thinking, feeling, and actions. We want to know, to what extent an AI product would help users, think and feel and act towards a goal that they care about in their life. Take teacher agency. Teachers want to make lesson plan and they interact with AI. So in this process, teachers could exercise their personal agency. They can talk to AI as an assistant to help them draft a lesson plan that they know exactly the content for. And then, they can exercise proxy agency, where the AI acts as a coach for the teachers and, tell them these are the best lesson plans that AI knows. You can also exercise your collective agency, where AI sort of plays as a co-worker or co-teacher with you to develop a shared plan for your classroom. So it's very important to understand what types of agency that teachers are exercising, and being able to measure that would mean a lot to your user evaluation stage.
The fourth level of our framework focuses on impact evaluation. And in many ways, this is where all the previous work cashes out. We're not specifically interested just in whether people are using the product. We're not just interested in whether it boosts people's sense of agency or self-efficacy. We now want to know, does it help a student learn? Does it help a mom have a healthy pregnancy? Does it help a farmer increase their yield? The way we do that is we often engage with external partners, academic researchers, typically in the field of economics, and we run really large-scale randomized control trials. And we want to be able to figure out statistically whether there's a causal effect of the AI product. And this really matters, especially for funders, because at the end of the day, what you really care about are outcomes like having a healthy pregnancy, thriving in school and doing well on tests and getting to the next level, whether that's finding a job or going to college. These are the things that policymakers really care about, and this is what is the focus of the fourth level.
The 4-level framework is meant to be a very practical tool for organizations, funders, technologists, nonprofits to leverage to be able to have evidence speak to different parts of the journey of developing a product. Oftentimes, at least in the evidence-based movement, there's this idea that RCTs are like the one thing, but we really want to be able to shine evidence on all the parts that lead up to evidence. And it doesn't need to be this big, static, once-in-a-lifetime piece of evidence and data. It's something that's like a living, breathing, improving system. And that's what this framework helps us do.